Hi, this is Kevin with KGM Jam, owner of ProAdvertisersClub, a totally free site to advertise. Go to ProAdvertisersClub.com and join for free today and start advertising for free. Okay, bad day for me. I battled a couple hours this morning, and I think I lost the first 15 battles. And uh, let me show you what I rented. I rented some really good cards for the fire. I had the fire focus, and something I learned is just because I got fire focus doesn't mean everybody else does, because people were playing everything but fire focus. Uh, I don't know if that does prove that. Maybe they didn't care. I don't know, because a win's a win, right? Or no, they got to do it in the focus to win the chest. So I don't know. So I'm assuming that that they're doing a different focus. But anyway, here's what I rented. I used this summoner, which I wasn't impressed with at all, but he was cheap. You get what you pay for. Maxed out. All these are maxed out for the level I'm at, gold, gold level. And then I got my own cards. And dudes, I could not win to save my life. And here's the proof. I only got three. Now, I didn't get to play tonight. I'm trying to get it so the focus starts in the morning. So I'm going to eventually skip a video here, but that's good because I need to get my capture rate back up, I guess. But anyway, let's go look at the three chests that I got. That's all I was able to get before I had to go. And of course, the focus is ended. So I forgot that it ends like that. I thought I could battle some more tonight when I got home, and I couldn't. So I'll just have to live with that. But what I'm thinking, what's happening, listening to all the other YouTubers, is that, and I got some comments to read that's going to shed some light on some stuff. I think everybody's realizing they can drop down in levels. In fact, it's encouraging them to, because everybody I saw, it wasn't bots, but they had cards that I had never seen or heard from before. And they were all maxed out, and they were just kicking my ass. And their summoners were like second and third level. No big deal on the summoners, but their cards were like whatever. And they were just, so they had to come down out of, there's a rare new one. And that's another thing is, like I was thinking to get home early to play, but God, I can make more money staying out than I can. This is the kind of stuff that you're probably going to win on any given day, which is fine. I'm just saying it didn't. I kind of saw it better to stay out and make the cash, and then I could just buy what I want, I guess, type thing. But so I think everybody's dropping down from the higher levels and whipping ass and winning every battle. Because if I won every battle that I played today, I'd have about 15 chests, because I must have done over 50 battles. I mean, I battled nonstop for two. I started out at a 78, 80, and I got all the way down to a 30 something capture rate and all that. But anyway, it's a work in progress. The it is what it is, and we're just trying to figure it out. But I think that's the best I can answer. Let's go look at those comments. Here's my numbers. We'll come back to look at that. Grid click or YouTube comments. There it is. So gather the magic. It wasn't 13 minutes ago. That's when I posted it. If I put in $10 every other day, I would spend $10 on cards, and next time spend $10 to buy SPS. Build both up, especially with SPS being 7 cents now. You can get 125, 130 SPS every other day. That's an excellent suggestion. I might do that. I've even thought about increasing my every other day intake, or maybe even doing $10 a day, because when I'm door dashing or Ubering, I can just tell myself, stay out that extra half an hour to make that extra money. So I'm in a position I could do that if I want to. Because I'd hate to pull away any money from the cards, though, because I know they're not going to stay this price forever. But damn, he's right. You might want to get SPS too. And then I could cut back once everything shoots up. He also put, remember all them YouTubers I tried to name? Bulldog1206. Go watch him. Infidel 12. Dwayne is his name, I think. Go watch him. Luke Plays to Earn. Go watch him. Walking Keys and Gank. I said Gank and Hunk or Hank and Gunk or something like that. I was just winging it as I was going. I couldn't remember what their name was, but go watch any of these guys. After Sound, all great Splinterlands YouTubers. Nice vid. Good luck with the grinding. Thank you. I'm going to need it. Yeah, any of those four, and there's more. I'm going to make a list and I'll suggest them every video. That way, if you want to go learn some really good, I'm not here to teach. I'm more here to show my strategy and the results I'm getting. I want to give you data. That's what my video is going to be about, to give you my data on how it's going for me. And then you can compare it, and you're either going to see what I'm doing wrong and give me the info if you want to, or you're going to, make it better type thing. And so, yeah, Jeffrey Jones said Gunk and Hank. Laps Willow, I think I read these already. Yeah, so I'm starting to believe I'm not naturally gold anymore, even though I've got the collection power to do so. The way they're changing, especially since it's going to be half price, half points for every level, I might want to drop down into silver. Now I'm stuck in gold for next season because I've already moved up into it. But if I knew what I knew now, I probably wouldn't have gone up into gold. I probably would have stayed in silver. And I might even be back in bronze, which I'd hate to go to. But the more chests I get, the more it's a numbers game, guys. The more chests you get, the more chances you're going to have. Instead of buying one scratch off ticket, you get 50. The odds are you're going to win, and you're going to win big. It's just numbers mathematically. That's what happens. So winning 3 chests a day is not going to wing it. It just isn't. But let's go look at my numbers, that data that I was telling you about, and do with it what you will. This is Splinterlands 10,000, not sponsored by Splinterlands. Listen to me at your own risk. This is for entertainment purposes only, not financial advice ever. If anything, it's not what to do, probably. 7th of June. This is the rules I go by. Day 156. I've bought 129 packs over the whole history. 6 of them I bought, 6 more I bought with DC than 1 I won. So I'll add those numbers up as I go. I started on March 21st, changing it to $10 every other day. And then I'd put some money in. I put $20 in here. I added it up and I came right around $500. So I started at 514. I think I came to 510 or something like that, or I came to 504, and then I just started adding $10. This way, it's a lot simpler. This is only money that I put in out of my pocket. Now, this is a natural DCA, dollar cost averaging, and it's paid off for me big time. If there's one thing I got right, was doing this. If you're going to put money in, dollar cost average, because if I had put it all in on the 21st of the third month, I would be down 70%, because that's what it was dropping as I was putting it in. So I've gotten better and better deals as the time went along. So this is the perfect example when dollar cost averaging works, and it worked every day as it's going down. Now, it also works going up. Why? Because there's dips as it's going up. Remember, this isn't financial advice, but listen to what I'm about to tell you. There's dips going up and down. So as you're, even though the deals are getting more expensive as you're going up, every time it dips, it increases and you get a better. That's why, because the same thing, if you put it all in at that first time and don't put anything else in, then you're going to miss on that. I mean, you always want to put in before moon. That's common sense. But the timing of that, the only people who know how to time that are people in Congress, it seems like. Okay. And I know I'm being kind of a smartass, but that's the truth. So you're not going to time it. You can guess it, but more than likely you're going to be hitting those dips. and you can do that all the way up. And then if you happen to be doing that when it moons, if you wake up the next day and it multiplied by 300, like Doge did the other last year or two, then it does good. So, okay, here's the main data. Here's the numbers that you probably care about. I've been keeping a track from February 7th, and I keep the value of I'm trying to get to $10,000 asset value, and that includes everything. That's what uh, Peak Monsters tells me my collections. I don't add it up every day, of course. They do it for me. Cards, 157 at the start of this, keeping the record, and my PowerPoints were only 66,000. I started getting free SPS, and my profit was at $410 at the time. That's why I was like, man, the way I'm going, I'm going to be at 10,000 by the beginning of next year, and I still might. I haven't given up on that yet. I know we're halfway through the year, but you'd be shocked if things start happening, how quick that can multiply. Now, I'll pause it and you can look at any day. I've only missed one day since I started doing this, and we get to today, the 7th of June, and it's at 980. It's pretty much been bouncing around, 1,050, 950. It's just the way it is. 166 cards, 5420 in the box. I keep burning, like the card I got today. I will burn that. I am a burnaholic. Okay. Once they max out, I'll start doing it again. And I like to have two of everything, one to keep and one to sell. I might go three. That way I can rent out, do all three type thing. Again, there's so many strategies that you can do that it's just what you want to do is basically what it comes down to. New record again on my collection power, 159,172. But again, this in the old system, this naturally put me in gold too. And if I could choose to stay there for like 6 seasons and then rent out the excess cards I get, and I gotta be careful before I mess something up there. Whew. 159. Okay, so $90 in the SPS. That's when I joined, it was a quarter, and it's 7 cents now, but it has an all-time high of 80. So it's down like everything else. When that moons, or when it goes back to at least the regular level, that's going to give me 500, $1,000 right there. That's 10%. The cards are going to give me easily 30%. So I might be at 5,000. I'm hoping 3 months before the year's up. 168 is my total profit if I sold everything, paid myself back right here at 904. And what is going on? What's it doing that? And then, of course, I got a couple dollars of DEC. That's really all I got. It's I got to figure out what's going on if I'm going to drop down into silver next season, which means they're automatically put me there. I might just stay there because, of course, fire I don't think's the most powerful deck to have, but if they're all dropping down from those higher levels, I got to, because I can't hang with them. Everything I'm playing against is either maxed out or it's some of the craziest cards I've seen, and then throw in my inexperience on that, I'm just getting my butt kicked. That's pretty much. See, the clock started already, so I might have to skip a night here in the season. I'd like to get it in the morning. That way, when I wake up, I could play a little bit, do the video, and then spend some in the morning and some in the evening as far as playing. And I think that's my best strategy. But look at this. I won most of my victories towards the end when I had to go. But I'm 1-to-1 there, but then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 to 6-to-1 at that point. 6-to-2, 7-to-2, 8-to-2, 8-to-3, 10-to-3, 11, 12. There, I mean, it was like that all. Look at that. Look how many times I got my ass kicked. And look at the cards these guys got. Let's go look at this one just to see what I'm talking about. I mean, can I replay? Yeah, here we go. Let's take a look at this. Okay, this ain't the best lineup in the world, but it's not high mana. I think it was 20 mana or something like that. Not even, because I got a 0, a 4, and the cube, I got this guy. Here's my tank, right? So I don't know. This guy has. I don't know how this guy even beat me. He's got a first level summoner. How in the hell did he beat? Let's play it out. Oh, look at that. He resurrected him. Yeah, there you go. That's it. It's over now. I might have to rent that guy. What is that? That's a look at this guy. Okay, I've read these. I never used this brought back to life, but that's a pretty good. But anyway, there you go. That's how I got my ass kicked. All right, what can you do? But see, look at that. He only got 2,000. His collection power or capture rate must be down to zero. He's hardly getting any DEC or SP. But he's got 2390. We're matched pretty much even on the. Wow. Okay. Yeah, he must be playing, but he doesn't care because he's getting chest, and that's what he's banking on. He'll forgo the SP, and he's got to play more to get more chest. But if he's dropped down, or he's just a better player, or both, I don't know. What can you do? Okay. Anyway, that's it for today. Nothing going on with the affiliate program. I'm afraid my guy quit. I think he joined right before the flip over the new system, and then he so I just as he was probably getting used to it, he had to start something new. Let's go look at my vouchers. I've got 4 point. Got one over. I sent it over to Hive, and I can't find it, so I got to go over there and check it out. But I got 4.840. And the packs are starting to dwindle down. Oh, they really slowed down. Damn, I thought the prices are down again. You can't get out of a pack unless you get something good, and the odds are you're not. So until packs come up to where you're at least getting 350, 375 out of it, I'd be happy at 3. I was getting 50 cents value on the last month I was doing packs, and I wasn't getting anything good out of it and all that. But and then let's go look at the nodes. I'm afraid somebody big is going to come in here and swoop all these nodes up. They're still at 25. They've sold a couple hundred here this past week. But at that rate, it might be around. If it stays at that rate, it'll be at the end of the year. Now, they started something new. You're going to be getting free vouchers if you hold a node. I think it's like 10 per node or something like that. Because you don't get anything right now until they start it at the end of the year. And that's if they start it. And you know how crypto is and all this stuff. They're going to try to start it, I know, but I'm just saying things pop up, things happen. You might not. It might be in the middle of next year before they get the nodes really moving. I'm just saying. You got to think of that when you invest in this stuff because that's a lot of money. But they did something cool. They came out and said we're going to give you vouchers every day. So you for each node 10 vouchers. Those are going to count as $3 a piece if you buy another one. So that was very nice of them to do that. You also have to download a program. And I work off a Chromebook that actually just told me it's not going to update anymore. I have to go buy a new Chromebook. That's how old this Chromebook is. And I'm going to do it because it is old. It's like 8 years old or something. I got it when I first started trucking. I've been using it ever since. But if that's towards the end of the year, I might be able to swing getting one if there's any left. If it jumps to the 5,000 level, which I think is the next one, and then I know the last 3 are like 10,000. I think it's 7, 8, and then 10,000 a piece. And hopefully by then I'm rich. And if that's the case, I'll buy one. But if it's been like the last 54 years of my life, probably not rich. But okay, that's it. Again, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Join on any of the links below. It's really, I messed around today on a new game called Atlas something. It's Atlas Land or something like that. Atlas Earth. And you've probably seen it. It's it's all over the place. And I was just bored and I wanted to see I'd seen it a lot. And a lot of, you read a lot of bad reviews. But when you log in, it's like Pokemon Go, except what you're doing is they've taken the land that you're on. You got to be in that spot to buy that land, and it's $5 for a plot of land. So, like, I'm in the Walmart parking lot, and I said, okay, well, I'll go ahead. They give you free land to start with. They let you buy one plot of land. They give you 100 free bucks, which is equal to $5 in real money. And so I went ahead and bought the land. And then there's little diamonds floating around. So you go and you grab the diamond, and that's free money to buy more land. And when you get 100 of those, 100 something earth money, whatever it's called, you can buy more land. And if you own the land, you get residual income. And it's like staking, but it's actual money, but it's very little. But the reason I'm telling you this is what Splinterlands, the land's going to have utility. Just like, even though it's very basic in Atlas Earth, that by owning it, you're going to have an advantage over everybody else in a way. And the one thing is you're going to be able to manufacture cards. And there's something about a totem, which I'm not real clear on what that's good for. And they're going to be a keep on it, a castle. It's absolutely fantastic what they're planning to do. It's just going to take time to roll out. It just is. This is so complex. The fact that it works at all is amazing. When you got, now we got 200,000 people, but when you had 400,000, 500,000 people playing all the time, maybe bots, half of those are bots, but for everything to work as smoothly as it does, I know there's hiccups, but it's amazing. And but to implement something, the code, I think of it as like a phone book. They must be getting a bigger and bigger phone book every day because they have to add stuff to implement it, right? I'm not a big code guy. I've done a little bit of it, but anyway, I'm rambling. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and have a good night.